I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Oh Lord. I've been waiting for this moment for all my life. Oh Lord. Can you feel it coming in the air tonight? Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Rupert did not like that.
He's like, Mom, what was that? I don't know. I just thought they might like that because it's Valentine's Day.
Just kidding. Don't lick me. You eat poop sometimes. Not on the mouth.
Oh, can you give me a kiss? Oh, thank you, poop mouth.
I don't know what that was. I don't know what this, but happy Valentine's Day if you're watching it on the day this is posted. It's Valentine's Day, guys. And whether you love it or you hate it, chocolate's gonna be on sale tomorrow. Okay, so that's all that matters. Speaking of which, you look full price right now. Okay, you look extravagant right now. I see you. I like your shirt. Got a little hole in it. Made you look. All right, today we're just relaxing, okay? It's been bleak these past few weeks, and I think we just need to unwind and read some other people's drama that just does not concern us and judge them harshly. All right, so let's get into it. I want to take a quick pause to talk about something I love, and that is my earbuds. And with the Super Bowl and the Winter Olympics this month, there's no better time to get inspired, push harder, and upgrade your workout routine. Because when you're training consistently, the right gear makes all the difference. And for me, my training looks like taking leisurely walks. Some people, do strength training and all that kind of stuff. I do it from time to time, but let's be real, I just like walking my dog pretty much. And during those walks, I've been using Raycon's Essential Open earbuds, and they completely changed how I work out. See, regular earbuds block out everything. You can't hear someone calling your name or a car honking, nothing. And these earbuds just sit on the outside of your ear canal, so you get really clear sound, but you can still hear what's happening around you, which is really important because that awareness is huge, especially if you're running or walking outside like I like to do a lot. Not to mention they're super lightweight with a flexible ear hook that adapts to your ear, so they actually stay put. And I've worn them in my home gym and on walks outside and doing stuff just around the house, and they've never fallen out. But I've been pretty much using these every single day since I got them, and they're the ones I actually reach for over my other earbuds because I can still hear what's going on around me without sacrificing sound quality. Plus, you get 36 hours of battery life with the case, and I charge them only like once a week, if that. So that's super helpful. And Raycon sounds just as good as the way more expensive brands do at just half the price. So the Essential Open earbuds are here to help you go for gold. So go to buyraycon.com/KMKOpen to get 15% off your Raycons. Thank you so much to Raycon for sponsoring this video and supporting the channel, and let's get back to it. All right, first up, starting with an absolute banger, is Am I the Scallywag for sending carnations to my work wife? We don't like that term here, okay? I'm scared. Let's get into it. We all have friends at work, and mine happens to be a woman. Okay, no big deal, right? I immediately don't like you, just the way you're writing. I don't like it. I'm gonna stop interrupting. I'm gonna try not to interrupt every other sentence in this video, okay? Well, to my girlfriend, it is. The woman in question and I are pretty close as a result of working next to each other for the past year. We joke that we're work spouses, but nothing goes beyond that except for the occasional good morning text. My crazy's gonna come out today, I just know it. Long story short, she and I were talking about Valentine's Day, and she mentioned how in high school she never got sent a carnation. This surprised me because she's dead ass a 10. I told her how I only ever got white ones sent, symbolizing friendship, which was embarrassing, and we both bonded over the disappointments and joked that being work spouses, maybe we could get each other flowers this year. I decided to take her up on this. I gotta get my glasses. My eyes are like, help!
Get around because now is Chris reads screens.
Also, I got new glasses. What do we think? I feel like it goes with the fit. The fit is fitting today. Like, I look like a kindergarten teacher giving kindergarten teacher realness today. Sorry. I decided to take her up on this in an appropriate manner by sending her a bouquet of white carnations in the mail to express my appreciation of her and her friendship. Nothing more. But the thing is, I forgot to change the delivery date to a week later on a day my girlfriend wasn't home, and they got delivered today. Oh, so you wanted to keep it a secret from your girlfriend? Okay. Picking a day my girlfriend wasn't home is not an admission of guilt. I just knew she would overreact because she's emotional and almost unbearably insecure at times. I don't like this human being. So yeah, they came to my house and my girlfriend answered the door and was so happy until she read the tag and saw it wasn't her name. I told her why I'd gotten them for my work friend and she started crying. Yeah! I explained the story behind it and how white was platonic. I also told my girlfriend that I had super romantic plans for Valentine's Day for her and red roses. Oh, that makes up for it. But I can't get through to her. She said it's emotional cheating, which I disagree with, and all these other buzzwords chicks throw out on Twitter, and I can't help but think she's blowing it way out of proportion. Me and my work friend have never done anything, and I'm a dedicated boyfriend. But apparently one kind and thoughtful gesture to another woman makes me a monster. One very romantic gesture does kind of make you a monster. Yeah, kind of. I'm pretty sure my relationship is over unless I apologize and admit I was wrong, but I also feel like this is a matter of principle and that I'm the victim here. Be so for real right now, you fucking idiot. Is she just being irrational or am I being short-sighted? You are being a dumbass. He said, in edit, they were white flowers, as if that matters. Calm the f down, I regret posting here. You asked for our opinion, and you suck, and she deserves someone better. Like, use your tiny, tiny little peanut brain, okay? And understand how, let's just switch it over there, okay? She has work husband, and she gets him, I don't know, a white box of heart-shaped chocolates. Are you gonna be a little upset about that? Probably. And if you say no, you're a f***ing liar. Man, people are so dumb. So dumb. But she knows, and they should break up. And she should just go eat a box of chocolates. And it'd be better. Be better than being in the same room as this guy. I tell you what. Let's see if I'm wrong. Okay, let's see what the comments say. This is what I felt like I just read. Quote, I regularly flirt with an extremely hot woman at work. My girlfriend doesn't feel great about this. Isn't she just so annoying and insecure? Tell me I'm the victim here and should not be expected to be considerate of the feelings of someone I've chosen to date. Unquote. You're the asshole, dude. Exactly, yes. Yeah, what stupidity. Another one says, you're the asshole. The way you talk about your girlfriend says a lot. Yeah, you're just mean about her. You didn't say one nice thing about her. You said she's insecure. You can't believe she feels the way she does about you having a work wife. Like, it's just, you're in your own little world and it's crazy. I hope this other girl, your work wife, dodges you as well. You know, I think she should be a little bit more respectful of your relationship, but maybe you guys will be happy together, you know, and then maybe you guys will get tired of each other immediately and then cheat on each other, and it'll just be this horrible toxic spiral, a tale as old as time, you know. Another one says, and the way he talks about the dead ass 10 work wife, yikes. Yeah, imagine being his girlfriend reading this post. Just, you know, close your mouth, stop typing, tie your hands behind your back, and jump off. But whatever, you know what? Let me know what you guys think. How would you handle this if this was your partner? Let's go to the next one. All right, next one isn't necessarily Valentine's Day themed, but this is relationship themed. Am I the scallywag for breaking up with my ex by getting married to the love of my life? Am I the asshole for breaking up with my ex by getting married to the love of my life? So did you just get married and then you told your ex? Things aren't adding up. I need to read. Okay. I am 29 female, and I met my ex at work. We'll call him Brad. He was my boss's brother, and he was helping me with my project. I was hired to be the project manager for a new vertical of their business. We spent 2 months literally joined at the hip doing everything together, talking and catching up on coffees between vendor runs. I started falling for him and he for me. Cut to the launch of our project 7 weeks later. He and I are constantly talking, and the evening before the launch, he tells me that he's married with a kid and he loves me as he has never met anyone like me. Oh, I didn't see that coming. I did not see that coming. Okay. I reluctantly go with him for a coffee to hear him out, where he tells me how he was pressured into marrying her and they had a kid as he was sick on a deathbed, and how he never loved her and they barely shared a loved bond. Why am I inclined not to believe him? But we'll hear him out, all right? We started secretly meeting and going on dates as no one at work or around us could know about our affair. Do some investigating before you dive in. We did this for 3 months, and every time we would go out, he would make me buy him gifts and pay for our dates, saying he didn't have money or had a family to support. Oh, so he's a loser piece of shit as well. Fantastic. I mean, you're also a piece of shit, by the way, for doing this. Well, he has a wife and child to support. Everyone's the asshole so far. In the beginning, it was not an issue, but then it got too much, as I don't come from money and I also needed to save. Our 3rd month in, just before our big date on Valentine's Day, his wife found the phone he used to talk to me with and threatened to leave him. Yeah, you should leave him. She doesn't know it was me, as he didn't save my name on that phone. Throughout this ordeal, he didn't tell me anything, just to not message him for a while. A couple weeks later, we started to go on dates again, and he kept blaming me for all the pain that he had to go through, but in a veiled, subtle way. How he was defying his family to be with me, and anytime I would try to break it off with him, he would emotionally blackmail me, saying I was the happiest thing that ever happened to him, and how he couldn't think of living without me. Brother, this guy stinks! I started to distance myself, going out like how I used to, getting drunk and partying as usual. He didn't like that, as he didn't drink and in hindsight was exceptionally boring. All right, well, you chose him, so. Not saying what he's doing is good, it's very bad, but it's just like, you made your bed and you just be honest. Like, be honest, that'll set you free. Be honest with the wife. That'll absolutely set you free. So we did this back and forth for a couple of months where I constantly kept trying to break up, but he just knew what to say. We are now at 9 months since we started seeing each other and I was done. So I told him I can't see him and that I was leaving town for a couple of days to think through it. So my friend and I took a trip where she introduced me to this man who was amazing. The first time I saw him, he was everything. He was loving, kind, and so fun. We couldn't stop talking to each other even if we tried. And then he told me he had a wife and a kid. I'm just kidding. He doesn't have a wife. He doesn't have a wife and a kid that I know of yet. When we got back from the trip, I knew I would get married to this man. So I went to work and told my coworker, the ex, that I was set to get married and it was over for real. Oh my God, this is wild. He kept calling me to go out with him one last time for old time's sake, and I kept saying no. 2 weeks later, the BF came to my city and proposed to me. Whoa! Moving quick as hell. What the heck? Wild. Okay, proposed to me, and we decided to get married in 2 months over that weekend. So I went back to work and handed in my 4 weeks notice, as I would be moving cities, and told Brad the same. I mean, great, get away from Brad. Brad's like, he's a crazy person. I mean, I don't think you're necessarily a good person, but yeah, Brad's a psycho, for sure. There was a lot of name calling involved from his end, and he made me feel horrible that I cried, even though he was the one who followed me everywhere and convinced me to date him. He made it seem as if I was the only one in the wrong here. Am I the asshole for doing this to Brad? No, you're not the asshole for doing this to Brad. I mean, he's cheating on his wife and he has a kid. Go to the wife and tell him what you did. I think that'll help set that free for you. But I'm sure you're worried that it'll get back to your new husband now, and that'll make you not look good. It's very messy. Oh my goodness. Brad is just a extra POS, I think you're both the assholes, to be honest. What happens if you meet another guy? You're just gonna leave your husband and go get married to that guy and then just break it to your current husband? How does that work? People have feelings. Maybe you could have gone about it in a nicer way, but Brad seemed like whatever you told him, he would not listen. So I think a lot of assholes here. What do you guys think? Let's read the comments. You are a mess, girlfriend. That's how I feel. I just feel icky, sticky mess. I just feel mess. Brad was using you by demanding he buy you gifts and pay for the dates. You buy him gifts, I think they mean. I bet he never did anything for you except give sweet talk. You knew he was married and you didn't tell him to take a hike when he tried to seduce you. Yeah, exactly. You're an adult person. You gotta take that one for sure. The whole "we never loved each other" is a line married men use to convince naive women to fuck them.
I've read enough of these to know that is probably true.
It doesn't matter what he said, he's married and probably gets a kick out of cheating on his wife, which is why he'll never leave her, and I bet his kid isn't sick either. Yeah, I just don't buy it. Believe it or not, I don't believe you, Brad. To decide after meeting a guy once that he's the love of your life and you're going to marry him is, to me, jumping from a frying pan into the fryer. Girl, get some counseling, please. Yeah, that was like, whoa. I think you needed some time to yourself after the Brad-tastrophe that happened, for sure. How old was she? Was she in her 20s? What was it?
She's 29, dude. She's my age? No excuse.
I thought she might be like 22 or something, but like all you have to do is like watch some movies to know. But I mean, you know, I don't know. This whole story has been just very self-centered in both parts, I think. Another comment says, info? What the Another person says, you're the asshole to yourself here. Slow the F down. You fell for some really obvious lines with your ex. You paid for everything because he didn't want the affair showing up on his credit cards, not because he was broke. Oh, so true. And here you are getting swept away by another guy and leaving your job and support system to be with him. Oh, I just feel like she's lost. Like she puts all of her being into who she's with. I feel like she just really needs to take some time to herself, but now she's married, so I don't think that's going to happen. I think she's going to learn the hard way, unfortunately. Let me know what you guys think. Have you heard of something similar to this? What would you do? What do you think of her? I don't know. Let me know. Let's move on. This next one is from Best of Redditor Updates, my favorite subreddit because we get context and conclusions. But it is another relationship one, and it is, I'm tired of my boyfriend of 4 years ex being a ghost in our relationship. Oh, the classic third wheel. Can't wait to dive into this one. I like to know your guys' opinions on this one too, because it's such like a iffy topic. Like some people are totally fine with it. It depends. And some people are like, that, you know, so let me know what you think before we get into this. Let's get into it. I'm tired of my boyfriend of 4 years ex being a ghost in our relationship. I don't have many girlfriends to vent about this to, so why not Reddit? I got you, queen. I want to try to get as many details as I can and try to keep things in order, but I apologize if it's all over the place. I'm just fuming right now about this situation. I have been with my 29 female boyfriend, 32 male, for 4 years. He dated this one woman who is 10 years older than him for 6 years, about 3 or 4 years before we met. What's the math here? Okay, she's a decade older than him. He's now 32 right now. They've been dating for 4 years as of right now, so he would have been 28, and they dated about, let's say, 4 years. So that means he would be 18 when she was 28. I needed to do that math for us, okay? So he was 18 when he started dating this woman who was almost 30. I know it's legal, but it's still what the okay, now we have that context. My boyfriend's name is Aaron, and he has an older brother, Nate. Nate recently got married to Cassie. Cassie and my boyfriend's ex, Kate, have been longtime best friends. All right, so Kate, I think I called her Kat. Kate is the ex. Kate is the one that was almost 30 and dated the 18-year-old who was this girl's boyfriend at the time. Got it. And Nate and Cassie are together. Okay, great. Nate and Cassie met through Kate while my boyfriend and her were together. Kate has a daughter, not my boyfriend's biological kid. For a few years, though, Aaron and Kate lived together, so he obviously had a good relationship with her daughter. I posted a story a few months ago about running into her daughter while our families were celebrating Mother's Day and how uncomfortable that was because my boyfriend's mother refused to really say who she was to my mom. My mom was just curious and kept pushing who she was, and I knew immediately. Very weird situation. Kate is constantly brought up in random situations. I learned to just deal with it. I can't help that my boyfriend and her dated for some time and she still has a friendship with Cassie. It's annoying, but it is what it is. In the 4 years, I have surprisingly been able to avoid running into her, even though she's a yoga instructor at my gym, and Cassie constantly tries to get us to go to her end of summer party, but my family does a vacation every year around that time. Cassie sounds like a shitty friend, by the way, so I've never gone. This has caused Cassie to get pretty upset with me, but I don't care. What the Cassie, don't you know how feelings work? What? Cassie is now pregnant and due in August. Okay, well, congratulations, Cassie. Her baby shower is this coming Sunday. Every single woman in my boyfriend's family, including his mother, has made a comment understanding if I didn't show up because they know Kate will be there. Gotcha. Just a couple days ago, Aaron's cousin made a comment to Aaron saying, the baby shower is coming up. Is Danny going? Won't that be weird? I guess the OP is Danny. Then proceeded to say how she likes me better and that Kate is all about herself. I'm so tired of her being compared to me. I'm so tired of her having a relationship with everyone in his life. I'm tired of everyone in the family making it weird. He has a past. Who cares? She's around. Okay. Aaron and I have been together for 4 years. They have been broken up for 6 or 7 years. It's so frustrating. Okay. So it's not what I originally thought where he was like still friends with her. It's just the whole family knows her. Oh, that's so annoying. I feel for the OP right now so hard. This sucks. It's like, and there's nothing you can really do about it. Like, what are you going to hold a family meeting and be like, we got to cut Kate out? You know what I mean? She's a bitch. On top of all this, part of me truly believes that Cassie has been dying to get Kate and I in the same room. Yeah, she's got some sick, like, she like needs drama, like right in front of her. She doesn't get it like me, where from Reddit, it could be from afar. She like needs the tea in front of her. This is so weird. I think she wants the interaction to happen. Cassie and I do not have the best relationship. She tried warning me about Aaron. She told Aaron after meeting me once that she didn't like me. What? I don't know what to do here. Why am I made to feel like the outsider? I bet no one is saying how weird it will be for her. What do I do here? How do I handle this when none of the comments are made to me? My boyfriend obviously tells me that there is no reason for it to be weird and that I'm fine with it. But how do I make this stop? I'm sorry if this felt all over the place with info and details, but I'm just so tired of dealing with this. No, that's so fair. The only thing you could do about this and the only thing you can control is yourself and where you are and where you put yourself. And I just think you don't, like, if you're tired of hearing about this and everything, I just think you distance yourself from these people, definitely from Cassie. Oh my God. And luckily you haven't like been in the vicinity of Kate, which is good, I think. I don't think you should force that meeting at all. And your boyfriend seems to be fine with that as well. But people are going to talk shit, you know? People like drama. People like to be a part of it and gossip and stuff, which is unfortunate. But I don't know if there's a way you can mitigate this without ending your relationship, which I don't think that's fair. Let's see what the comments say. First comment said, wait, hold up. Am I mathing the timeline right? Did Kate start dating your boyfriend when he was 18, 19? A full decade older? And the family is totally cool with this woman continuing to be entrenched in their lives and is constantly comparing you to her? Her attendance at family functions is more important than yours? Yeah, that's how I feel. It's like, what? This family just has their, like, just priorities mixed up. Dude, what the hell? Kate is a total creep. What the hell? I don't even think this would be a question if the genders were flipped. Because you do. You look at it, it's like, whoa, that's really weird and predatory. Like, why do you want to be with an 18-year-old? Like, that's a whole other generation. At that point, you skip 10 years ahead, guy's 28 and she's 38. That's a different thing, I think, personally. Depends on the person, though. Honestly, this commenter goes on to say, it wasn't very clear to me how your boyfriend feels about the situation. Yeah, it kind of glazed over this. This seems to be mostly just a problem with his family. Have you guys had a serious conversation about Kate? Hopefully you guys are on the same page on this. If you guys can present a united front, hey, please stop expecting us to associate with Kate. Stop comparing OP to Kate. This is super weird and uncomfortable. I think that will be more successful than you alone. That's so true. He definitely needs to lay down this groundwork and like set boundaries with his family and be like, can you guys shut the f up? I know I would. I'd be like, what are you doing? Like, this is so awful. And if your boyfriend doesn't have your back and God forbid isn't actually over Kate or something, well, then you know to stop wasting your time and get the hell out of there. Yeah. OP said this, thank you. I call her Mrs. Robinson. I believe he was 20 or 21. So maybe she's got her math wrong, which, you know, you're in your 20s, I guess, but it's still like, I don't know. Whatever, you know, well, whatever. They're both consenting adults, I guess. So whatever. But it still makes me like, like roles reversed too, still makes me, it's like, I believe he was 20, 21, so my math could not be mathing, but I know he had a year-long relationship with someone else between her and I. I think it's so gross for a 30 to 31-year-old to go for a younger guy. Okay, so she was 30 at 31. And he's 20. Okay, it's the same thing. It's just like, okay. My boyfriend ended the relationship because he couldn't see marrying her and he wants a family. Everyone in his family talks highly of her though. So I think she's a very bubbly, charismatic person. I just think if my kid did that, I'd have an issue. Being 29 now, young guys repulse me. Yeah. I think they don't speak about it out of respect for my boyfriend. They don't talk about their feelings much. My boyfriend hardly tells the family what is going on in his life. He has always been like that. And luckily, we have an update, so let's read it. I was asked to give an update after my original post that I posted a few days ago regarding my boyfriend and ex being a ghost in our relationship. Thank you to everyone who gave advice. I appreciated it all. The baby shower was yesterday, and I thought about posting, but I was so frustrated yesterday, I didn't want it to be a rage post. There was no crazy petty confrontation or drama. There actually isn't anything huge to really report, but I have officially met Kate. Oh, I'm scared. Like, she's 5'10". She has like beautiful brunette hair down to her knees. She like floats in the air when she walks. I'm scared. It was Cassie's baby shower, and her sister had actually ended up going into labor yesterday morning, so everyone was more concerned with that than anything else. I showed up about half an hour early to help my boyfriend's mom in case she needed it. It was just my boyfriend's mom and Kate there when I showed up. Why are you showing up early? With your ex-boyfriend's mom, dude. Also, her current boyfriend. Okay, we love that. She immediately introduced herself, and I started helping any way I could. She was very kind. She was literally an angel. Why does that make it worse somehow? That's good though, whatever. As people started showing up though, she made a comment saying, oh, I should introduce myself to everyone who showed up. My boyfriend's aunt showed up and they hugged and chatted a bit, along with Aaron's cousin. It felt so strange to watch them all interact. She still very much has a good relationship with them all. Oh, again, I feel sticky and messy and yucky. I can't imagine how you feel. I didn't let that get to me. We had a couple more interactions where she complimented my outfit and made small talk about the food, but I didn't let the conversation go long. I stayed at a table with all my boyfriend's family, his mom's friend, his aunt, cousin, etc. I felt her eyes on me most of the day. Her daughter was there too. Okay. For some reason, it stuck out to me again that my boyfriend's mom was talking to her friend about Kate and her daughter and the colleges she got into. Oh my God, her daughter's in college, crazy. But all of my mom's friends were mostly chatting to me about the house my boyfriend and I are building. One of them had even said, wow, the last name boys really know how to pick beautiful women. It was just something nice to hear in that really odd situation. However, I guess she would be included in that in some capacity. Yeah. I got home and my boyfriend had asked me how it went because his mom mentioned her and I chatting. I crashed out on him. Oh, I'm excited. I'm just as bad. For some reason, it just hit me that this woman is not going anywhere and I have absolutely no control of that. If we have kids down the road, one day she will most likely meet them, and for some reason that bothers me. It's okay, that makes sense. The family views her in a positive light. When she was about 30 to 31 and dated my boyfriend at 20, I know some people struggled with that math in my original post, but they had to be broken up when he was 26. He dated someone between the two of us, and then I met him when he was 28, turning 29. Her current boyfriend is 8 years younger too. I don't want to judge, but like, I'm on OP's side, so I'm like, that's fucking weird. I'm on her side. But, you know, she's like almost in her 40s now, and that person would be in their 30s. So, like, in hindsight, it's perfectly normal, I guess. I know it's kind of irrelevant, but I'm so annoyed at the situation. I'll be seeing her again before the end of the summer at Cassie's party. I'm going once and never going again, lol. I think I'm allowed to not want to be around her. Yes, absolutely. My boyfriend feels the same. Good. We both know we can't do anything about the rest of the family having a relationship with her, but from here on out, we don't want to hear about her or have contact. Good, then your boyfriend needs to say something. I know quite a bit about my boyfriend and Kate's relationship. I think she corrupted him in so many ways. I want so badly to tell his mother all the things I know so she understands exactly what kind of person she is. He should tell her. He needs to grow up and talk to his mommy. But at the end of the day, she got the boy and I got the man. Ooh, yes. I like that. A relevant comment said, how did Kate corrupt Aaron during the relationship? And OP answered with, without going into too much detail, let's just say they had a type of open relationship. Oh yeah, so she's just like, just does whatever she wants, takes advantage. Crazy. Another comment says, honestly, it feels like Cassie wants Kate to be her sister-in-law instead of you. This isn't over, but it's still weird as fuck. OP says, this isn't over. Ugh, that's what I'm afraid of. Cassie and her sister got pregnant like the same week. They live on the same street and are both besties with Kate. They'd love if my boyfriend and Kate got back together and they could all be sister-in-laws. Cassie and Nate used to be the only two who would come over with to family dinners, and now her sister comes every time, which I guess is a way my boyfriend's parents are still family. But when they come, all they do is talk about being pregnant and I'm just kind of excluded. It's such a complicated and odd dynamic. It just feels like Cassie wants to push me out. Yeah, Cassie's toxic AF. Don't hang out with her anymore. Absolutely. Like, I know you want to be close with everybody involved. Or sorry, not that you want to be close, but you know, you want to maintain a relationship with your boyfriend's family and everything. But Cassie is like, you don't need to do that. Oh, but we have a new update. Yes. Yes. And the title of the update is, I think I might be getting engaged this weekend. There might be a better subreddit to post this to, but I don't know. I don't have girlfriends to talk to about this, so I'm just going to post about it here. My boyfriend and I went on vacation a couple of weeks ago, and he already told me he asked my dad if he could ask me. Last Friday was my birthday, and I really thought he'd do it then, but he didn't. He didn't get me a birthday gift either. No card, no flowers, which is not normal for him. Maybe he spent all his money on a ring. Today he told me, after I vent about work, to get a mani-pedi tomorrow. I said, no, it's Wednesday, I'll go this weekend. But he was insistent that I go tomorrow, because he wants your nails to look good. He also said, I made sure we got a bunch of work done on the house last weekend, so we had a nice chill weekend together. He's acting very odd. I feel like it's going to happen soon. I'm so excited. I don't want to ruin it, but I'm like giddy about it. He's definitely going to ask. Comment says, the thing that sealed the deal for me is him insisting on you getting a manicure. Congrats. Okay, yeah, I don't care. I just want to go to the next update. Oh, the next update is my man did so good and I can't believe I'm engaged. Oh, happy ending. We even got a picture of the engagement ring. Oh, that's beautiful. Look at that. It's beautiful. We both have like little circles. I have like a little circle one too. Circles, circle queens. Love that. Oh, cute. That's it. That's all we get. Well, you know, I hope it works out for her. I hope it works out. Comment says, methinks this shit show is just getting started. Yeah, with the wedding stuff. Oh, I hope we get an update like a year from now with like, are we inviting Kate to the wedding? Not. I hope they don't. You know, I hope they just make it about them. That Kate's not invited. Maybe not even Cassie. I don't even care if she's a sister. I hope that they really focus on themselves for their wedding and they don't get wrapped up in like mom saying that Kate has to come and all this stuff. Ugh, we will see. And some people are like a little confused as to why I didn't get her a gift for her birthday. But you know, I mean, everybody has different financial situations. Maybe he literally put all of his money into this engagement ring. I think like a card, something, make her a meal. Like there's things you could do that don't necessarily, so people are a little bit like, why didn't he do that? But let me know what you guys think. I'm going to read one more. Okay, this one is a Valentine's Day one, and it is, am I the scallywag for getting my boyfriend a dishwasher for Valentine's Day? I would be very happy. My dishwasher just crapped out, and I had to get a new one. That shit's expensive! Why is it so expensive? It's so annoying. I'd feel great about this, but let's read it anyway. My boyfriend, 42 male, and I, 41 female, are big dungeon crawler Carl fans. I don't know what that is, but all right, you do you. Don't worry, no spoilers in this post. Recently, boyfriend has been rereading the series and brought up a part in Dungeon's Anarchist Cookbook where the characters banter about how Carl bought his girlfriend an automatic cat litter box for his girlfriend's birthday. Carl doesn't understand why his girlfriend was mad because the litter box was very expensive and she literally asked for it. The other female characters admonish him for this. Last week, boyfriend asked me if I would be mad if I was Carl's girlfriend, and it devolved into an argument because boyfriend agrees with Carl. So this is all about a fictional character getting like a, you know, quote unquote practical household gift. Yeah, I don't think that's like something you'd give for like a birthday or Valentine's Day, coming from someone who got a sandwich maker for a birthday gift one year. Not recently. This was not Caleb, by the way, obviously. Anyway, yesterday I got fed up with hand washing boyfriend's dishes and frankly, my own too. I remembered boyfriend mentioned he wanted to get a dishwasher, so I pulled the trigger and bought one. It's expensive and it was something he asked for, so I'm going to give it to him for Valentine's Day. Okay, well, he agreed with like it being like okay for the cat litter box fictional thing, so this should be fine. It arrives on Wednesday, so I got the spot ready for install. Edit for context, we do live together. I told him what I got him, and now he's furious. Am I the asshole? Oh, interesting. Oh, because he agreed that the cat litter box, like he asked for it, it's practical, and he agreed to that, and now you got him that, and now he's mad. Interesting. Oh, I don't know. I can only speak from my experience, but like I wouldn't personally get like an appliance that we're both going to use for Valentine's Day. I don't think that's, not that has to be romantic, but it's not very like, I mean, it's nice, it's expensive. I don't know. It's just like, I mean, you agreed that the cat litter box was silly. So you understand that. And now you're showing him, even though you think that it's not good, that you're doing it anyway. It almost feels like a little bit like a little catty, pun intended, with the cat litter box. But am I mad at it? Not really, because he was like, no, that makes sense. So it's like, all right, here's a dishwasher. You know, shit, I don't know. I think it's kind of funny. I'd take a dishwasher personally. I don't know. What do you guys think? I'm going to read the comments. Not going to lie, I'd be stoked if I got an appliance as a homeowner. Yeah, for sure. Best gift ever, IMO. But if boyfriend still wants to be a whiny baby, maybe OP should just take it for herself and buy him some dishwashing liquid and gloves. I love Reddit. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, like, okay, let's be real. I want to say it's a petty gift, but it's very expensive and it's very nice also. But there's like a sprinkle of pettiness in there, but I'm okay with it because of based off the argument they had before. Comment says, I don't understand why boyfriend is mad. He said he agreed with an appliance as a gift, or did he mean only for women? Not the asshole. True. He 100% meant only for women. His reaction shows that. Yeah, the more I just think about it, the more I'm just like, I think that just shows him right there. It's like, here's a very nice, expensive gift, and it's an appliance. Are you happy about it? Like, oh, it took you to receive an item to understand that mentality? Grow up. Another comment says, I got my wife a vacuum cleaner for her birthday one time and she was ecstatic. And you know, everyone's different. But the fact that they had that conversation before and he agreed that it was like totally fine. It's just, yeah. This is like cherry on top. In my opinion, not the asshole. Why is he mad? He already argued and dug his heels in to say that there was nothing wrong with receiving an appliance as a gift. And it was expensive too. So shouldn't he be pleased with it? You literally just bought him a gift based on his own definitions of what a good gift is. Yeah, this is, I think this is just pure misogyny. I think it's just purely like, well, a woman can get like a fucking vacuum or like a broom or a microwave, but I don't want that. I don't want that. I want a Lego set of Dungeon Crawler Carl, you know? Whatever that is. I don't know what that is. I kind of like the pettiness. And also you got a new dishwasher. I feel like there's just double standards and it's just, it's not making sense on his part. So let me know what you guys think. Maybe I'm just being a little petty, little sasspot right now, but that's how I feel. But that's it for me. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully you just got to relax, grab a snack and chill out for a little bit. If you like these types of videos, I make a ton of them over on my second channel. Call me Chris 2 if you want to listen to more of these types of videos, and I will see you in the next one. All right, bye beautiful. Bye. And happy Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day.